what's up guys, Mark from Wandering Souls back at you with a new video. This time a big collection update. I've got like 13 CDs to show you guys, so it's gonna be a bit a longer video. I hope you guys don't mind if that happens. Tunes for today, we are listening to the first Kada album, Lammen Dan, great symphonic black metal from the Netherlands. This is the first album, like I said. It's pretty hard to obtain nowadays, but it's definitely one of my favorite albums. Fantastic stuff. Great stories. Most of the time the album's a bit conceptual. A lot of times about ghost stories and things like that. That's what the band sings about. They're from the southern part of the Netherlands. Really great band, also live. Go check them out. Nowadays they have a more bombastic sound. I think compared to the first album was a bit more faster. But the first 3 albums are definitely my favorite from this band, and definitely worth picking up. I'm just gonna tune a bit down, not to get overpowering here, but it's a fantastic band. Go check them out. Kada with Lammen Dan. Also a beer today. We're drinking a Grimbergen Double. Great beer here. Really love this one. So cheers to you guys. So CDs, I got things for a thrift store, online purchases, and I also got things from a sale from All Music, and most of those releases are code 666 releases, so that can style-wise go anywhere. Nonetheless, all the styles are mixed up here, so there's definitely stuff for everyone in here. Let's start off with the thrift store stuff. First thing, this is The Police with Every Breath You Take. This is a compilation of all their singles. This was released in 86, 88, somewhere in that vein. Track listing. If you know The Police, then you know what to expect. This is just the big hits. Really nice compilation. I thought let's pick that up for a couple of euros. It can't hurt to show this. Fantastic songs on this. Roxanne's right here. Can't Start Losing You. Message in the Bottle. Walk on the Moon. Don't Stand So Close to Me. Do da 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 da. Everything, little thing she does is magic. No, it goes on and on. You know. Great songs on this. Yeah, like I said, it's all the singles, so the big songs from them. Great bands. You guys probably wouldn't expect that I would like The Police, but I like The Police. Just I'm a metalhead. It doesn't mean that I don't listen to other stuff as well. And I like The Police. This is just a band outside of metal that I like, and definitely good compilation here. A nice one for in the car, for example. Great stuff. And then another compilation here. This is from Bryan Adams, and this is So Far So Good. This was released in 1994. Yeah, again, I'll go big hits on here. Summer of '69. Got Stop the Thing We Started. Run to You is on here. Heaven in here. Cuts Like a Knife. Everything I Do It For You. You know, that kind of stuff. It's all on here. Really nice issue here, and also a couple of bucks. That's what I love about the thrift store. You can find these things for next to nothing, and yeah, maybe the case is not perfect. There are some little scratches here, but it doesn't matter. It's just a case. The rest is in good nick, so good to have it. I think I paid €3 for this or something, so it's not that really bad to own this for that amount of money. Again, a band that an artist that I like next to metal. Doesn't mean that I have to own anything and just have a couple of releases, and that's fine with me. I really like to listen to kind of this stuff if I'm in a car or whatever. that kind of stuff is easy to, and everybody can enjoy that. Not that I'm gonna put on grindcore and the rest of the car is like, what the fuck, dude? This is stuff that everybody can appreciate. Yeah, really interesting finds. Accelerate with Predator. This is a local band actually. I was surprised to find this there for 50 cents or something. This is an EP brought out a couple of years ago, 2006 I think. 4 tracks. This is a heavy metal band from Zwolle. Really nice band. I have seen them a couple of times live as well. Pretty nice dudes. Really good to find this, only for 50 cents. You can go hurt. It can't hurt to pick this up. Great heavy metal. Accelerate with Predator. Then a double disc. This was like 4 or 5 euros or something like that. Pink Floyd. This is Delicate Sound of Thunder, and this is a live recording they did for the Momentary Lapse of Reason tour in '87, and this was released in '88 I think. Really nice double disc here, and this came in pretty good nick as well, only this is a bit colored, but it doesn't matter, it's just a thing that keep the disc safe here. Another disc, and here is the booklet here, which is pretty thick as well. Just take this out for a while. Not gonna show every booklet because that is too much work for all these releases. If there are 5 or something, I will do that for sure. But this, it's like live pictures and tour dates and stuff like that. Really well taken care of. Booklet, pretty thick, as you guys can see. Really nice live recording. Is it the best that they ever did? I don't know, but it's a different lineup. There's no Roger Waters on here, for example. Yeah, really interesting recording. I like it. I've spotted it a couple of times, and I really enjoyed listening to it. And for only 4 or 5 bucks, it's not really bad to pick up a double disc. Old fat box as well. It's really cool. I love those things. Not that modern double disc, this is really very cool, looks very cool, very massive, but really nice live recording, guys. Yeah, tracks from the album they're touring for, and all the tracks from the 70s, it's a nice compiled thing, long recording, so that's why double disc. And but yeah, fantastic stuff. So that's the stuff from the first store. Let's put that over there. Then there was a sale at Oral Music, a label I have ordered from before. I think they're from Italy, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong there as well. I haven't got a clue. But really nice. Really cheap stuff, and shipped pretty quick, only for 4 days or something that it was shipped to me. So from Italy to Netherlands that is really fast. It's definitely with some priority there, so they did it very well. Picked up 6 things. Yeah, it was so fucking cheap. I thought, let's buy this one, this one, this one, this one. Stuff that I'm kind of into, and stuff that is for me is an experiment. So but I liked most of the stuff here, so for me it's not really a problem. First thing is the Maldoror Kollective. This is the album Pilot, Man with the Meat Machine. This is definitely not metal. I have to put that out. This band started as an industrial black metal band, but there's nothing left from that in this recording. There's definitely some different stuff here. There's electronic music, there's some jazz, some funk, some blues, some rock. There is here and there a little touch of metal, but not much. Overall, this is really interesting stuff. Really avant-garde sounding. If you're not familiar with the genre avant-garde, it definitely has that sound that is not really placed in one niche, let's put it that way. Most of the time there are bands that mix a lot of stuff and try to make something different from that, and that's what happens here. So that's why we put this on there, because this is not labeled to one specific genre, but that makes it really interesting as well. Like I said, there's really weird things going on, you know, even some saxophone and whatever and whatnot. It's really interesting project. I was not familiar with this band, also not with these industrial albums, black metal albums they did in the past. I think this is the band's 4th album. Could be wrong there. This was released in 2006 or 2008 or something like that on code 666. There we go. There it is. Yeah, really interesting release. Definitely, if you want to explore some different styles than metal, this is definitely interesting to take a look into. If you like some avant-garde music, you know, it's interesting, and it is definitely a journey, guys. It's definitely something different, and that's what makes this so interesting. So go check out this project, the Maldoror Kollective, and that's what the TMK stands for. Yeah, really interesting release. Next up, let's see where is it? Kind of mixed up here. Is this release? This is released by Skald, and Skald is a band from Northern Ireland. This is the band's 2nd album. This is called Vermiculatus, and this is some avant-garde, experimental, extreme metal. They definitely started out with more grindy, experimental stuff. This is definitely a bit less metal. I think the 3rd album has more metal again, but this is definitely way different than the other two, and it's really interesting to listen to. I am not 100% convinced yet how to get in this album, but eventually it will come. I'm starting to like it after a couple of spins, so it's way different stuff, and definitely interesting. It comes with in this kind of slipcase, kind of vinyl idea, so that's really cool. And let's see if there's an album title or something. Okay. Take out here, and the CD looks like this. Interesting project, definitely something to look into. This is not for everyone, I have to warn you guys. So it could also be if you're a metalhead that you don't like it. It could also happen. But there are 2 other albums to check out from this band to eventually come back to this one again. I think this is the front and back, you know, cool stuff. So next up, a band called Manes, and this is a band from Norway. Started out as an avant-garde black metal band. The 1st album is definitely considered a classic in the avant-garde black metal scene. The material after that is definitely way different. Most of the time it doesn't even have to do with metal as well. More electronic music, and that is this release is as well. This is the EP View. This was released in 2006. Yeah, way different. A couple of tracks. This is more electronic music, you know, clean vocal as well. Different kind of mixes, really weird sound. There's definitely way nothing to do with metal, but it's really interesting what these guys did after such music style switch. I prefer that 1st album as well, but I don't dislike this kind of material. Yeah, it's kind of catchy as well in some parts. But it's definitely strange in some places as well. I really dig the artwork, by the way. Really cool artwork. Yeah, nothing really much to say, guys. This is definitely, if you're a metalhead, this is nothing you would like, I think. But I bought it anyway because I found it interesting, and I checked it out and I enjoyed it. So View by Manes. Next up we have some metal from Russia. This is Rakoth with Jabberworks. And this is really cool artwork here. I really enjoyed. I was attracted by this, but I was already familiar with this band. This is a folk doom black metal band, like I said, from Russia, and this is the band's third album, and in my opinion also their best album so far, released in 2001. So I'm quite familiar with it for a long time. Also like their album prior to this, Planetary. I can't recall. I will put that here. But really interesting band. Really atmospheric, folky, epic feel to it, to the doom metal. And here there's some harsh, faster black metal bars. It's really good stuff. Great bands, and Russian band seems to have something special over them, and that definitely has this band as well. There's a unique sound, and I really enjoyed it. Fantastic release. Here's the track listing if you want to know, and I really like the order. Like I said, it's fantastic. Don't know if there's a booklet with it. No, there's no booklet with it, too badly, but it's a fantastic release. If you don't know Rakoth yet, yeah, of course I will leave links in the description to the album so you can listen to all of them. But definitely interesting release. Folky, doom, black metal stuff, epic material, great band. Let's take a nip of the drink. Next up, you have a band called Carinou, and this is the release Bound. This is the 2004 release, and this is the only release these Swedes did so far. This is really for lovers like Depeche Mode and stuff like that. If you like that kind of music, this is definitely something for you. Music wise, definitely. Vocal wise, it reminded me a bit of the singer of Placebo. If you don't know if you're familiar with that indie rock band, but definitely has some similarities there. So it has that kind of goth rock, electronic negative, electronic music with a darker touch to the lyrics. Kind of that stuff is this is the only release I did so far. But I wondered what they could do more if they release more stuff. But this is really interesting. They call it themselves negative pop. I don't want to call this specific pop music, but it definitely has a edge there. But it's really interesting. Like I said, if you like Depeche Mode, Placebo, that kind of stuff, then you will like this, I think. So I happen to like those artists, so for me it's not a problem. Really cool stuff. Carinou with Bound. And the last thing I bought from Oral Music. This is Atrox with Orgasm. 2003 release. This is the band's fourth album, and this is a band from Norway. There's a more progressive metal sound to this band, but has a female vocal, so this makes them different than the regular prog rock, prog metal bands. Most of the time they have male vocals. There are some with female vocals, don't get me wrong, but this is one of them as well. Really cool stuff. Really surprised by this. Definitely metal, not rock, but definitely prog as well. So yeah, if you're not familiar with this, go check him out. It's definitely really interesting. It's not that over proggy stuff, you know, that wankery, you know, solo. No, just straight forward, but still has that proggy edge to it. With a female vocal, really good singer as well. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Atrox, a band I wasn't familiar with, but they were around for some time there. This is the band's fourth album. I think they have a couple of more even as well, so great band. So that was the stuff I got from Oral Music. Not oral, but oral. Don't get me mistaken there. Then free stuff I bought online cheap elsewhere, and are items that I wanted to have for some time. This is Rotten Christ with Κατά ton Daimonion Autre. Fantastic melodic black metal, kind of death inches as well, but most of the time it's melodic black metal. You know, that Hellenic black metal sound they have in Greece. Of course, this is where this band comes from as well, and they are one time running and also kind of founders of that genre with some other bands as well. Really good stuff, great music, well written songs. Yeah, I really love this album. This was released in 2013, I think, on Season of Mist. It's over there. Fantastic stuff. Maybe don't know if I'm right in the year though, but doesn't matter. Fantastic album. I really enjoy it. This is definitely a need to have in your Rotten Christ collection. It's definitely one of the better ones in the later years. Yeah, really worth picking up. Also picked up the first album by Alcest. This is Souvenirs d'une Autre Monde, which is this one. Fantastic black metal from France, mixed up black metal with shoegaze, so it is the harsh black metal sound, definitely with a softer shoegazy sound to it, with some clean vocals as well. Really great stuff. The dude both. This is, by then this was a one-man project. Nowadays there are more members, I think, but it's fantastic. One of the better albums in the discography, I think, in my opinion, and I really enjoy it. Love the harsh sound to it. Released on Prophecy Productions. This was released way back already. I can't recall a year here, but doesn't matter. Fantastic release from France. Alcest, Souvenirs de l'Autre Monde. Definitely a must-have in your Alcest collection if you are a fan of this band. So go check them out. Great stuff. And the last one is an album I was really eager to have. You know, guys, that I love Lovebites, and this was a release that was released last year. Just after Mio left, the bass player. They released this live album, and it's a phenomenal release. We're still with Mio on it. Heavy Metal Never Dies. This is recorded in Tokyo. Lovebites, a fantastic release. This definitely captivates all the special moments, musical wise, but also atmosphere, and you know, it's really good live recording. This is the track listing if you guys are curious. Sorry for the ring light there. There it is. Fantastic release, double disc set. So there are two releases. This is not that fat box effect, but a fold out thingy here. And guys, I prefer the fat box, but this is modern way of holding two disc. As a more nice write up about their history and stuff like that. It's really cool. And comes with a big booklet here. I'm just gonna show you this one because this one is beautiful, really nice and well done artwork, and that's how you do a live album booklet, guys. A lot of pictures there, great stuff. Every member at page, and a nice combining page, pages. Fantastic stuff, and the credits and stuff on the end. Fantastic live album, like I said, great power metal from Japan, all female bands. If you still don't know them, but I highly doubt that after that much reaction videos to this band, and definitely makes my collection a bit completer from this band. So I'm really glad to have this Heavy Metal Never Dies by Lovebites. Great live album. that's it, guys. This is my collection update. 13 CDs to look into, guys. Probably not stuff for everyone, but if you are willing to explore, there is some stuff to look into. More stuff, collection up to date to come, because I have a Black Friday package from Rotten Roll Records to come in, and I have some vinyl to show you guys, and there's more to come, guys. You know, a lot of stuff to, and I will continue to do reaction videos as well, so they won't get rid of me yet. I will try to do my best to work into the end of the year, and probably will record an album of the year video as well, which I will do every year. So I will take this month opportunity as well to re-listen all the 2022 stuff, just to make the right choice for me for the year list, and definitely will come back with that video. So hopefully this was a fantastic year so far, so really glad. Thank you for all your support, I really appreciate it. With going into this last month, this will be hectic, a lot of stuff going on for me on the channel, but also in my private life, of course, because December is always a busy month. So thank you all for watching, for joining, I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys with the next video, whatever that may be, but you will see it. Thank you, and take care. Cheers.